If you want to know how you can make a pay-to-win game on Roblox, you're going to have to watch this video all the way to the end to find out exactly how to make this. Hey guys, and welcome back to this brand new tutorial on my YouTube channel, and in this tutorial we will be making a pay-to-win Roblox game. And what I mean with that, we will be making three aspects. So number one, if you want to walk in game, so you join and you want to move around, you'll have to pay 5 Robux. And number two, if you want to jump, you will have to pay 5 Robux. But if you want to talk or chat in game, yes, chat or talk. So for example, you are typing hello in chat, hello, you'll have to pay 5 Robux for that. And when you pay 5 Robux, you will be able to send 5 chat messages. So that is a really awesome tutorial. This idea is mainly from ABOVE because he also made a pay-to-win game. So that's really cool. So if you're new to my channel, make sure to like and subscribe. If you like this video, give it a like. If you don't like it, give it a dislike. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Turn on that notification bell to never miss out on any video I upload. You know the drill. And lastly, if you want to become a member or get any project files, become a member by clicking the blue join button down below, and you will find out the rest of the information you will need. Alrighty, so without further ado, let's get right into the video. So this video is a little bit complicated, I'd say, but also not. So first of all, you want to go to your Roblox browser. And then after that, as you can see, I'm on my browser now. You want to go to your game. So my file for this video is called Pay to Win Tutorial. You want to go to Configure Experience. Then you want to go to Developer Products, and you want to create 3 of them. So number 1, walk. I'm just gonna do you can walk, and it will be able. It will cost 5 Robux. Create. Next one, jump. This allows you to jump. And jumping will cost 5 Robux. And then lastly, chatting. So chat. Oh, chat. Description. This will allow you to chat 5 times. And that will cost 5 Robux. And create. Now you want to get these IDs, so I'm just going to copy them and then... So now that you've copied the IDs, you want to go back to Roblox. Let's go. And we're going to start coding. So first of all, we need a client script in, or a local script in Start Your Character Scripts. So I'm going to call that client. And we're going to type the following. Local players is equals to game, colon get service, players. Local user input service is equals to game, colon get service, user input service. And local marketplace service is equals to game, colon get service, marketplace service. Let me just adjust my microphone. Hello. So now we need the player, so local player is equals to players.localPlayer. And now we need a local walk table. And these are all the keys you can press in order to move in Roblox. So those are enum.keycode.w, enum.keycode.a, enum.keycode.s, enum.keycode.d, enum.keycode.up. So like the arrow keys, up, left, down, and right. And actually, I'm just going to copy this. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Up, left, down, right. There we go. So now, user input service that input begun, colon connect, function, and processed. Or well, input and processed. So if processed, then return end. So this means if you're typing in the chat bar, it will not fire, because that would be really annoying. If table.find, walk table, and input.keycode. So if we find your pressed key in this table, so say for example you press S, but the game is going to find it, and 1, 2, yep, S is there. If player, colon wait for child, walk, that value is equals to false, then marketplace service colon prompt product purchase, and we are going to do that to the player, and we are going to fire the walk ID you copied from the developer products at the beginning of this video. So now, well, we also need to do that for jumping, but jumping is really easy, as you can literally just jump. So all you have to do is else if enum, or well, else if input.keycode is equals to enum.keycode.space, because you can only jump with space. Then we will be doing the exact same, but change walk to jump, and change this ID to the jumping ID, which is for me this one. Now we need to detect if a mobile user is pressing. So user input service dot touch moved colon connect function of an input and a processed. And if processed, then return end, because yeah, why not? And then if player colon wait for child, or actually if player dot walk dot value is equals to false, player colon wait for child walk. There we go. Then we're going to do the exact same over here and do that. Alrighty. So now we're going to exit this script, because this is the only script we need for input. So as you can see, if I want to jump, I can, but I think it's because I'm not blocked yet. And oh yeah, it doesn't work because we don't have the variables yet. That's why it doesn't work. I'm just too fast. So we need a remote event in replicated storage called can't speak. We need a server script in server script service, so normal script and name it server. We need a local script in starter GUI called client. And actually, let's code this one first, because this one is pretty easy. Local starter GUI is equals to game colon get service starter GUI. Local replicated storage is equals to game colon get service replicated storage. We also need marketplace service again, so local marketplace service is equals to game colon get service marketplace service. And now all we need is the players and the local player, so local players is equals to game colon get service players, and local player is equals to players.local player. And it's a lot of get services, but yeah. Starter GUI colon set core reset button callback, and we're going to disable the reset button. Replicated storage dot can't speak dot on client event colon connect function of the player. So if you cannot speak, we will send the player with you, so we can display like newbie doesn't have chat ability yet, so and he tried to, for example, like just something like that, something to like annoy someone, I guess. So if you don't own chatting yet, we will immediately prompt you it. So marketplace service colon prompt product purchase player and the chat ID, which I am going to copy right now, and this is my chat ID. Make sure to create your own IDs, or else all Robux goes to me, and you don't want that. Now, something confusing. Starter GUI colon set core chat make system message, and then comma, and then enter. So you will get this a little bit. It looks a little bit weird, but this is to make a chat in the chat bar. And then curved brackets, curly brackets, curved bracket, whatever you want. Text is equals to player.name, so like newbie.dev dot tried to chat, but doesn't own the chat ability yet. Something like that, you know, like if you don't own it, we'll just we'll first prompt it to you and then make a chat saying haha he doesn't own it yet, lol, or something like that. I'm going to make color is equals to color 3 that from RGB I'm just gonna make it completely white. Oh, and make sure to add a comma over here too, like comma, comma. Font is equals to enum. That font, that Gotham Black. You can literally do any font you want, but I love Gotham Black. I just love it. And another comma, and then text size is equals to 18. I'm just gonna do 18. Yeah. So this is how to make a chat message. And now lastly, we need a loop. But later on that, quarantine.resume, quarantine.create, and we're going to create a function. We love functions. Wall task.wait do. Well, wall true do task.wait. Sorry. If player.chat.value is equals to true. So if you can chat, we will display a text thingy saying you got this amount of messages left. Player.playerGUI.chat message. We will create this in a little bit. .text label. .visible is equals to true. So if you can chat, we'll make sure you can see the label. And then just copy this again. .text is equals to you have, and then space. Player.chat left value, or value sorry, chat messages left. So if you can chat, we'll say like you have 5 chat messages left. Else if player.chat.value is equals to false. So if you don't own it anymore, we will put the label away for you. And this is another script done. And now we need to code the server script. It's the longest one and probably like the complicated one again, blah, blah, blah. But let's do the GUI first. It's really simple. Make a screen GUI. Rename it to... What? Rename it to chat message with the capitalized C and M. My bad. Insert a text label and set it to 1 by 0 by 0.75 to make it a little bit thick, you know. Background transparency 1. And I'm going to make it white with a Gotham Black. Like that. And text scaled. Yeah, it looks good to me. I'm going to make it invisible. Boom. And there we go. Now let's go into server script and let's do some server coding. We have to do 2 more things and then we're already done. Local players is equals to game get service players. Local replicated storage is equals to game get service replicated storage. And lastly, local marketplace service again is equals to game get service marketplace service. Local function player added player. So to prevent the player from like crashing or like not loading incorrectly, we will make a function for it. It just works the same. So local walk is equals to instance.new a bool value, and a walk.name is equals to walk. Walk.value is equals to false, and walk.parent is equals to player. So what this does, it will insert a bool value, a true or false statement, into your player. We'll name it walk. We'll set it to like false, yeah, and we'll put it in your player. Now you want to kind of like you want to paste this 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. Change this to jump, and just jump, 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 chat. Chat, 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 chat. But this one, watch out. Change it to a number value. Change this to chats left. Change everything to chats left. And change value to 0. And that's basically how you do it. Now, something more confusing. Player. And I think we just missed something. No, we didn't. Player.chatted, connect, function, message. If player.chat.value is equals to false, So if you cannot chat, as I said, we will display that message. So replicated storage that can't speak, fire all clients with the player that cannot talk. And we do fire all clients so everyone in the server sees it. Because that's just cool, you know. Also, if player.chat.value is equals to true, so if you can chat, then every time you chat, we will check if you cannot chat anymore. So if player.chatsleft, so chatsleft, that value is equals to -1, and I'll explain that in a little bit why -1 and not 0. So if -1, then, or actually, yeah, so if lower, we could just do equals. Player.chat.value is equals to false. So if you already spent all of your typing messages, you cannot talk anymore, and we will fire the thing. We will fire like you cannot talk anymore because you just wasted all of them. Player.chatsleft.value -1 because every time you chat, 1 goes away, and then the exact same thing again, like that. Just copy and paste this into here. Now, outside of that function, we're going to type player.characterAdded, connect function character, and then simply character.humanoid.use jump power is equals to true. Character.humanoid.walkspeed is equals to 0. We will block you from walking. And lastly, character.humanoid.jump power is equals to 0 because you cannot jump to. And now, for underscore, player in ipairs, so not pairs, but in ipairs, players, get players do, so that's a lot of players, like that. You can see it runs an iterator function, and yep. And then simply player added for the player, and then players.playerAdded connect with player added. So if this doesn't fire, we will just add it in for you. Now lastly, or kind of lastly, marketplace service.ProcessReceipt is equals to function of receipt info. And now this is pretty easy, I'd say. If receipt info.product ID is equals to, and we're going to start off with the walking ID. So if it's the walking ID, then we are going to do it simple. And all we will do is just local player is equals to players, get player by user ID. So we can get a player's character fully with just the ID of receipt info.player ID, because Roblox knows everything about you. And then we can do player.walk.value is equals to true. And player.character.humanoid.walkspeed is equals to 16, because that is the default walking speed of Roblox. Else if receipt info.product ID is the jumping one, then, and it's double equals, then we'll do the exact same, but change walk to jump, and change this to use jump power is equals to true, and just change this to jump power, and just set it to 50, because that is the default. And now lastly, I'm just going to copy this, because I'm lazy, else if that, but it gets blocked off because Roblox knows you already use it. So we'll just do this. Another ID. And then player.chat.value is equals to true. So you can now chat. So you should see it like this. Walk, jump, chat. Like that. Player.chatsleft.value is equals to 5. Because you can chat 5 times. Now let's test this out by clicking play. And you may notice one thing already. So let's see, can I walk? Nope. I have to buy to walk. Let's see, yeah, I want to walk. Yeah, sure. As you can see, I buy it, boom, and I can now walk. Let's say I want to jump. I can't jump yet. So let me just hold jumping, and as you can see, we can now jump because we bought it. And now let's type hello. But as you can see, we do get prompted. But do you notice the mistake? Yes, our message still gets sent. And there is one easy fix for that. But it's a little bit, it's not hackish, but it's a little bit confusing. So when you're in your game, you gotta play your game first in Studio. You wanna click on this. So current is client, but click on this. And as you can see, now you are the server of Roblox. And now you can see the server code. You want to copy this. Chat service runner. Just copy it. So boom, copy. And then you can click stop. Now go to server script service and just paste it in. Wow, you just got the chat system of Roblox. Whoa. Now go in the main script, this one, chat service runner, and go to line 182. This one. So this line determines if we can send a message or not. So all we have to do, as you can see, the player in this case is player OBG. As you can see, the first argument on a server is always the player. So in this case, it's player OBG. So we know that. So we can just remove line 182. Make sure to copy it, please. Just copy. So now, if player dot chat, well, if player OBG, sorry, if player OBG, what chat that value is equals to true, then we will do this. So if you can't chat, we will just set that. Yep, that works. So now let's test this out. Alrighty, so let's try chatting immediately. Hello. As you can see, now our message doesn't get sent because we just disabled that. So let's see. Yeah, I want to chat. Boom, we just bought the chat. And I know my mistake. You need to enable this. So boom. Let's test it again. Just those common developer mistakes, you know. Let's see. Hello. Doesn't get sent. Okay. Newbie.pdf tried to chat, but doesn't own the chat ability yet. And boom. Okay. And why does that not work? For some reason, it doesn't work. And that is frustrating. After some debugging, I found my mistake. So in the text label, you want to make sure it is set to true, visible, or actually no, set it to false. My bad. You need to turn it off. So make sure it's off. So not this, no, and this, yes. And now in your script, change this. So remove this line and change it to task.wait. And this is an unnecessary line. I added in for testing. Basically this. And this should work, so let's try that out. Boom. Test 1, 2, 3. Enter. I cannot chat yet, so let's buy it. And boom. As you can see, I bought it, and I can chat 5 times. Hello, I am newbie. That is one message. Hi. One message more. Lol. Another message. Mr. Bean. Another message. And lastly, let's do police. As you can see, I cannot chat anymore. So you have 0 chat messages left. So look what happens if I try to chat again. I am newbie. Lol. Enter. As you can see, the text label goes away. I cannot chat anymore, and I have to rebuy it. Let's do it again. Okay. Boom. And I have to buy it again. So that is a really cool way. So let's try to walk. I can't. So let's buy walking, because why not? Boom. Let's try jumping. Nope, I can't. And let's buy jumping. As you can see, now I can jump. And see, I want to chat again. Boom. And I have to buy chatting again. So this is how a pay-to-win game kind of works. It is a really cool addition, so thanks to ROBLOX for the idea, because it's a really cool idea. If you did in fact enjoy this tutorial, make sure to leave a like on this video. If you don't like it, give it a dislike. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, turn on the notification bell, all that stuff. And become a member if you want to. And all I can say is that my name is Newbie, and I say peace out.